On Let's Have It Out. I'm Carl Niehaus. Thank you for joining me. ANC NEC member Nkavo Mafu is my guest. Let's now go to Ayop from Durban on the line. Hi Ayop, what is your question or comment?
My question is that what's the future for our Indians in this country?
Sorry, I didn't hear that question very clearly. Can you just repeat it, please?
What's the future for our Indians in this country?
Okay, that is the question which we started dealing with. The question is, what is the future for Indians in the country? Nkawe, do you want to give some response to that? From my side, I would say we need to be as inclusive as possible, but let's hear what you have to say.
Okay, a very clear answer is that here in South Africa is for all who live in it, black and white. Whether you are Indian, whether you are colored, whether you are white, whether you are African. This country is for everybody, is for all of us. I do want to believe, therefore, that the future of the Indians in South Africa is very bright, and all that we need to do is to make sure that at a certain point in time, we include them in everything, but also they must also include themselves in the structures of the organization. That's one. But secondly, I think it's important to remember that whilst we are saying branches of the ANC have taken a decision and elected the kind of leadership that they have elected, in KwaZulu-Natal in particular, but we must also remember that within the African National Congress, there is a clause that allows the leadership that is in now to actually co-opt at least 3 people into their structure. And I'm sure the leadership of KwaZulu-Natal, when they look and decide, because when you discuss the issue of co-option, you look at those that are not represented, whether in terms of areas or in terms of racial groupings. So I'm sure when the PC of KwaZulu-Natal sits and discuss these things, they will look at these things and they will decide, if they so fit, that there's a need to co-opt probably a member of the ANC who is an Indian into that PEC, and I don't doubt it.
Yes. I think that is a good answer. I want to steer you back to the question that I asked earlier, and please give me as short as possible an answer.
Quickly.
What is the issue around land restitution without compensation in terms of the policy position, and is that in a similar way in terms of central democracy and internal democracy going to be implemented like we have accepted the leadership who were elected at Nasrec?
Very simple, Carl. The leadership of the ANC led by President Ramaphosa, when you get elected into a structure, you get elected with policies. You are given policies that you must implement. And I don't doubt it. There is a commitment with this NEC.
So what you say is you don't doubt it, the commitment is there, it will happen.
It will.
That is, I think, the answer that many people have been hoping and praying for. This program is now slowly drawing to an end, Nkavo.
Wow.
But what I wanted to add, because before this program started, there was some silly person who sent a tweet around who said I was going to ask all kinds of strange questions, I was going to attack our president, Comrade Cyril Ramaphosa, and all kinds of silly things, fake news. I want to thank the listeners who came to listen to the reality of what we wanted to present tonight, and I want to thank that silly tweeter for having given this program such a wonderful promo, because we've got far more viewers here tonight than we would have had. Thanks so much. I am sitting far from you, but I'm going to get up because I want to shake your hand and say, my comrade, let us make South Africa work. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Carl. Just my last word before I leave. African National Congress is the future of this country. That's all we need to know.
I don't think we disagree about that. And that is it for this edition of Let's Have It Out. Let's keep the conversation going on social media, and you can also use the hashtag LHIO. Tomorrow night, businessman and author Vusi Tembekwayo will be in this chair, this hot chair where I was tonight. Don't miss that conversation. I'm Carl Niehaus, and I thank all of you for watching, and a very good night.